is VNN Canada, and we are once again here with the interesting discussion. This time our guest is Mr. Gaurav Walia. He is the candidate of People's Party of Canada from Brampton East. We are going to talk to him about something that he wants to bring to the table in that riding. Mr. Walia, thank you very much for being with us in our studios. And it is really heating up. The whole, this fever of election, it is now really getting hot. And we have seen that Mr. Maxime Bernier, he has also rolled out some of the party's, manifestos and things. We are going to discuss about those during the discussion. But we would like to start with, with the question, what exactly is your background? And how did you first think of entering into politics?
Well, by profession, I'm a computer engineer. I run the fourth biggest lead generation company in internet marketing. It's used by 1% of the top marketers. I also have a CRTC license for a telecom company that I'm coming up with. So I'm a professionally highly stable and a very successful entrepreneur. So anything that I jump into, I lead it to success.
Well, we wish you all the best for that. Like we just started the program with that Mr. Maxime Bernier has rolled out the manifesto, and he has also started announcing the candidates. So we would like to ask you, what are some of the salient features of that manifesto?
So the biggest thing is, as a Canadian, my blood boils when I see the money meant for Canadians is going to people that are not Canadians. So our government is a government of common sense. So what that means is, let the money first help Canadians, and then we're going to think outside. So that's on a blanket level. That's what I liked about the party. So that's where I stand with the party, and that's where people are going to be benefited.
But I was really surprised when I was going through your profile. I said there is a Conservative Party of Canada, and then there is a Liberal Party of Canada, and people really are contesting in all the ridings to be, either on the Conservative side or the Liberal side. And you, in between, chose People's Party of Canada. So what was at the back of your mind? What did you really like about them, or did the leader inspire you? So how come you joined the People's Party?
Well, as you understand, I'm not a career politician, right? So I've got a different career. But as a Canadian, I've seen both the parties, the Conservative and the Liberals. So we have tested both the parties, and as we stand today, I've talked to many people in Brampton, and my simple question was that if I take you 10, 15 years back, was your situation, let's say your situation was on ground zero, has it improved? If so, how much? So people said we are still at ground zero. Nothing has changed for us. The only thing changed is the expenses have gone up, which is obvious, right? So people haven't seen any progress with both the parties that existed. And that's where I thought, why would I join an organization which has brought no change for the people of Canada, and then obviously Brampton East. That's where I saw the People's Party of Canada, and obviously Maxime is an awesome leader, and they have an agenda where we're going to work for Canadians with the money that we generate, and we're not going to spend money outside Canada.
If you win from the Brampton East riding, which has been very rocky, what would you like to do, for the people in your riding? What issues? I'm sure you must be meeting a lot of people in that area, and you must have heard a lot of woes. What would you like to really change and resolve?
Well, if you see the People's Party mandate or the agenda, so all the pain points that we as Canadians have, they are being covered. So like I said, the biggest, anything starts with the monetary stuff. So one thing obviously is implementing the vision of the party in the rightful and in the timely manner for the people of the Brampton East. More interaction with the people, because so the pain points that people have right at the moment, they may change in the next quarter or the next 6 months. So just going with a simple plain understanding that what are the pain points today are going to be tomorrow, that's going to be a false assumption. So staying on top of helping people always, being open to interacting with them, that's my plan. Always being with the people after winning, So understanding their latest concerns, understanding the latest thing they want to talk to their leader.
Yeah. Okay, now that you're sitting with us in the studios, we would like to take this opportunity and like to ask you, we have seen Mr. Justin Trudeau, we know a lot about him now. We have seen Andrew Scheer over the years, we have seen him work within the party, and now all the, the talk that we see all the time in media. People still know less about a leader like Maxime Bernier. So, because you are too close to the leader, so what leadership qualities you have seen in him?
Well, any leader must have a vision which is easier for the people to understand. Like a leader with a complex vision wouldn't be successful. So Maxime is a leader who has a vision that someone like me, who doesn't come from a political background, like I said, I'm not a career politician. So when I saw his vision, and it's available on the website as well, it actually resonated with the pain points of the Canadian, and that's what distinguished him to be the champion or the #1 leader in the Canadian history.
Mr. Walia, we are about to conclude our discussion, and I would like to ask you, what is your message, core message to your constituents? But I am very much intrigued to ask you, why should people vote for you?
A very simple reason is we got a strong manifesto, which is the mandate for the party. And then I come with a successful technological background. My plan is to make Brampton East as a technology hub, because the future is all about technology. Yes. So if you have a leader who can come with a successful vision of implementation, that's going to be very gainful for the people of Brampton East.
So viewers, that's all about from us tonight, and we are going to bring some more interesting discussions in the days to come. Please keep watching VNN Canada.